So if y'all can remember, about a month back, I made a short on getting the little PTO cover for the Hydro-Frack. I had so many people in all my past Hydro-Frack videos that were so worried about the U-joint, the yoke blowing up and, you know, messing me up. Or my leg getting sucked in there, or any, you know, possible number of things. So I figured today we got a frack coming up in the next, like, couple of weeks. So I'm going to go ahead, I had a little downtime, and we're going to go ahead and mount this cover. So yeah, had one of my local racing buddies, he made this for me. Drew him up some plans, and this is what he had. So yeah, it's just gonna chill just like that. And I'm gonna go ahead now, we're gonna take a drill some holes and put some bolts in this thing and make her permanent. Make y'all happy. I know everybody's worried about my safety. Come on. There you go. Good deal. You know what they say? Smack it 2 times and say that bitch ain't going nowhere. Alrighty, let's take a look at this. Went ahead and drilled a bunch of holes. Put me 2 bolts over here, 2 over here. Not gonna go anywhere. Let's go ahead and stand on it and see what happens. Solid as a rock. Good deal. If we look straight above it, protects me pretty good. Cool. I think next thing I'll do, somebody had commented in the comments on the last video, drill you a hole in here so you can get to the grease fitting. So that's probably what I'll do. But yeah, got it all nice and on there. So now that we've got that part done, we're gonna go ahead and work on the drill rig next. The drill rig has an issue where it hasn't been cooling itself properly. The fan's not spinning fast enough to cool it down, so it's having an overheating problem. So we're gonna go ahead now and we're gonna tighten the spring on the regulator to boost up the pressure. Alright, so we had to cut the engine off because it was incredibly loud, and I don't know if I'm speaking loud for you because I got earplugs in. So right now you look at a whole host of stuff here and we don't really know what is what. So I don't know if I'm supposed to tighten this piece here, or if it's this one, or if it's this. I think it's this one, because you look on the back side of it and there's an Allen key that goes inside of there. So I believe what we're supposed to do is loosen this nut and then tighten that in, and that would like push against the restrictor in there and help it flow more in order to increase pressure. Don't really know, but I sent a quick video to our rig guy down in Hickory, and I'm gonna wait for a reply back from him before we start making these adjustments. Okay, so we figured out, I went ahead and took some fingernail polish and I wrote all over this, that way we could have information in the future. So basically what we called the distributor, and he said, was this little flathead here needs to be tightened in. So we're going to loosen this, and then we're going to turn that in a half a turn and see what the pressures increase to. So they told us it's running 3,200 right now. They told us do not go above 4,000. So I thought 4,500 was a little high when they told me that. So it was, I think optimum they want it 3,450. So basically kind of right in between 3,000 and 4,000 is what it's supposed to be. And it's at 32. So it is a little bit low right now. I'll sit up here with this valve. So loud. Cool. All right.
Okay, now, do you want me to give you some red spray paint, or do you just want to leave it the way it is?
All right, and you can't paint it right now. It's covered in brake cleaner, so.
Okay.
And it's covered in hydraulic fluid.
Okay.
I'll just hit it with brake clean the hydraulic fluid off of it, and be done with it.
Okay.
Because we know where it is now.
Right.
I've
always known where it is.
I'll put a dot on it, and we'll know how it is. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can take this and put it on it if you want.
Yeah, but we're 600 psi higher than we were, so.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
All right. So we're all done with this. It's kind of something we've been needing to do for, I don't know, 6 months. It didn't really have much effect on us when it was cold, but I like making videos like this. Not really for y'all, it's kind of for me, because when my dad's not here anymore and I have to be able to do things like work on the high speed or low speed fan, I will actually, revert back and look at videos like this and kind of, give myself a refresher course on what I did. So things like this are kind of cool, kind of nostalgic. One day I'll look back at these videos and appreciate them. But I appreciate y'all for watching them. I hope you enjoy the content. If you do, please subscribe if you're not subscribed. But until next time, see y'all later.